Hello guys, welcome again, new live stream. Well, I'm very happy to see my technical analysis actually is working very good. Let me show you. Yes, 2 days ago, right? 2 days ago. 1 second, let me remove all this stuff. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna clean the chart, and I'm gonna show you the technical analysis I posted. I was 2 days ago, right? 2 days ago, Bitcoin was actually here, and I said here with the setup right now here in one day chart, right? In one day chart, we have the projection is sideways here, sideways, right? And downside, right? Like this, right? So that was the projection for Bitcoin 3 days ago. Now I said targets $27,000, 700, 800 around there. The first target and the second one should be around $26,000, something around there. Now, as long as Bitcoin is holding, is still above the 25,000 or 26, everything should be fine, right? So that was the projection, and I said with volatility very, very low in all the time frames, we can expect a major move. That's why I said to you before, hey, if you want to catch major moves in the market, exactly specifically when the market is in sideways right now, this is the moment when you have to take a position, right? In this case, with my sister not trading, I said, hey, this is to the downside. Now, what happened? Well, beautiful drop, right? Very happy. I already took profits. So now I'm waiting for the next trade. So what? Why you took profits? Yes, I took profits around 27,700. Around this area, I took around here. I took profits, and this drop is extra, is plus. So for me, it's totally fine. Now, shorts right now? No, my friend, no. Now we are looking for a bounce. Of course, not today. I think maybe next week. So the thing here is like a Bitcoin. As I said before, this drop now is done. Okay, perfect. Technically speaking, officially Bitcoin is in downtrend right now. Well, yes, actually it's in downtrend because Bitcoin broke the MA55 very strong. Remember the rule. If you see Bitcoin breaking the MA55 in one day chart, in this case, is technically speaking in downtrend. Now, the confirmation for this downtrend is this one. We have to see sideways here, maybe all this weekend, we are going to see sideways. And after that, in this bounce, when you see the MA55 tested here, if you see Bitcoin breaking down, I mean, getting rejected by the MA55 in one day chart, yes, officially we are going to see lower prices and potentially 25K will not hold anymore. Now, this setup here is part of a major setup right now. It's showing up right now for Bitcoin in FIDE chart. So be careful here because you are thinking, oh yeah, you know what? This is a healthy drop. Go all in to the moon because the halving is coming. Honestly, I think we will see potentially. This is just the beginning of something more interesting. Why? Because the time frame actually I'm watching right now for the rest of the year, not now, I mean the rest of the year is this one, FIDE chart. FIDE chart, we have a wonderful bearish divergence here, as you can see here, bearish divergence here, where, well, with this drop, actually, we have actually the confirmation. We will have this confirmation Saturday. So that's amazing. But good news for all the people that want to hold Bitcoin. You know why? Because we are going to have all of us, we're gonna have a second chance to buy Bitcoin very cheap. So that what I'm trying to say is, you're expecting 2023 Bitcoin will hit 50K? No, probabilities are almost zero. So the thing here is like Bitcoin, as long as is above 25K, everything should be fine in macro time frames. But I am not telling you Bitcoin will go to the moon. No. So the best scenario right now for Bitcoin is just holding this range the rest of the year. Okay? Any close below 25K, this pivot, game over, and you will see Bitcoin at 20K or 19K. Okay? So this pivot, specifically this one, $25,000. $25,000 is the pivot Bitcoin cannot break this year. I'm talking about right now, this year cannot break this pivot. If you see Bitcoin breaking this one, game over, 20K, Well, let's see. The thing here is with the set of various divergence, now MA55 is testing here. Now the close of this candle is going to be this Saturday. So if you see, for example, for any reason, Bitcoin breaks this week and is closing below 25K this week, I mean this weekend, yes, I want to start telling you Bitcoin actually will hit 20K again. So for now, right now, today, the best trade is just not trading, because actually my trade is done. Now we have something positive here. Yes, there is a bullish divergence forming right now in 1-day chart. It's forming. So not today, not now. I'm not saying go long right now. No, it's gonna take time. But if Bitcoin manage, let me explain better. If Bitcoin holds this weekend, this price around $26,000 400, $26,000 600, 300, around there, without making new lows, we will have a bullish divergence potentially next week. So this bullish divergence potentially is gonna be enough. Let me show you here, something like this, right? Sideways here, and it's gonna be enough to see a bounce for Bitcoin. And in this bounce, we will see actually if Bitcoin is in a real downtrend, because if we see this move and just rejection, yes, we will see Bitcoin around 20K maybe by the end of the year. So right now, I think the most important setup right now here is 5-day chart. Wait for Saturday. If you see Bitcoin holding, still holding this area around 26, something like that, everything should be fine. Technically speaking, everything should be fine. In the past, Bitcoin bounced, as you can see here, around the MA55, around 25,500. This was in June. Now is the second test. Let me tell you something. Maybe this is not a very popular opinion, I know, and honestly, I don't care. But this is looking more like a bull trap in the macro timeframes. When I see the monthly chart here, the monthly, looks like, if you see from the, when I always I talk about timing, right? Bitcoin actually right now is testing the settle line, as you can see here, testing the settle line here, and the distance from the MA55, from the buy signal, the buy signal here, it was here. Yeah, the distance, all the time we have here, around 4 months, something like that, 4 or 5 months, Bitcoin just pump from this point, this signal, to this one, just 29%. So I can tell you this, Bitcoin actually is very weak in the monthly basis. So if Bitcoin is just in this area around 24, 25K, by the end of the year, you will have a beautiful sell signal in the monthly. And this, my friend, potentially is going to be the first bull trap in the monthly basis. This narrative like, you know what, hold Bitcoin because Bitcoin is bullish to the moon, halving. Maybe Bitcoin is going to do something, maybe something very different, like people they are thinking as usual, right? Because now the mentality of many Bitcoin holders is like, it's like the Olympics. Just buy and every 4 years just sell and you will be a millionaire, right? So the idea is, well, at some point, of course, I mean, they were right? Because in the past it was working, but remember, Bitcoin is still very young. And looks like, in my humble opinion, of course, Bitcoin is not very healthy like before. And I explained this many times before, right? Bitcoin is losing steam in the monthly. And with this setup here, if I follow the rules, strictly the rules of my system of trading, if I see just this thing just in sideways here, even if it's about MA55, but it's wasting time. I mean, it's wasting time. In this case, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, almost 6 months, just wasting time without pumping. And the seller line is testing here. You know what? This is the moment to cancel my long positions in the monthly, take some profits. Why? Because in the next sell signal here, what do you think is gonna happen? Okay, so just be careful here, because as I said before many times all this year, Bitcoin is not in the best shape right now. Now, bi-weekly chart, let's talk about bi-weekly here. Sell signal here in average. Every time when we have a sell signal here in the bi-weekly, we have 45-50% crash or drop, whatever you want to call it. So the thing here is like now, well, we are gonna have the next close, by the end of the month. So any close below, yes, $27,700 this month, for example. The worst scenario is if you see, for example, August, Bitcoin closing the monthly below 25K, game over. Next target should be 20. If you see Bitcoin closing below $27,700, Bitcoin will be in sideways between 26, 25, and $27,000 for maybe a couple of weeks. And if you want to be bullish, if you are bullish, no, you know what? You have no idea about technical analysis, fuck yourself, whatever. Bitcoin is bullish to the moon, 50K, 100K this okay, perfect, fair enough. You have to see Bitcoin closing the monthly above $28,000, I would say, to be safe. $28,000 in August. So probabilities, honestly, they are very low now. They are very low. So right now here, there is no volume, as you can see here, totally destroyed. OBB, actually, as I said before, this is typically a setup for a bull trap. So this is, I mean, it's insane, right? There is no volume here. Bitcoin is, the best scenario right now for Bitcoin is just to be in sideways here right now here. All this area to be in sideways here. Yes, in sideways. And about looking for a potential bullish divergence forming right now. Yes, but this bounce, technically speaking, formally speaking, should be a sell opportunity, not a buy opportunity, sell opportunity, okay? It depends on your goals, right? If you're an investor, maybe, even as an investor right now, I think it's not a good timing to buy anything because now Bitcoin is not healthy anymore. So every bounce for me is a sell opportunity right now. So now let's talk about the short term. Short term for our chart, let me show you here. Beautiful, beautiful, right? As I said before, that's why I love when the market is in sideways, because as a trader, my job is I want to play the same game as a market makers, right? So I know that when the price is in sideways like this is the moment actually when I have to enter to the market, because here actually is when I can make some profits, actually very good profits, right? I'm very happy, very happy. So I'm sick right now. I got sick, yes, but I'm making some profits. That's good, right? So as you can see here with volume now, 29,300 is a major resistance, and $27,000, $26,000 is it should be a major support. So Bitcoin should be in sideways here the rest of the weekend. I am looking for longs. If you are asking me right now, okay, what are you doing? I am looking for longs. Today, no. Today is just I'm gonna watch the new movie of Predator, Prey, and that's it. Yeah, I'm gonna start looking for maybe an entry, maybe Sunday, maybe Monday. I will do it because I am not chasing the market. I don't care. But it's short. No, the short was here. If you are here or you are here, there is a very good chance you will get to stop it. Okay, so the short was here exactly in this point. Okay, and I said that here in my live stream 2-3 days ago. Here is the entry. That's it. Okay. Now let's talk about the potential setups in for our chart. ADX positive here. There is no bullish divergence. There is nothing here. OBB is totally destroyed here. It's still to the downside. Yes. 12-hour chart. Let's see. Bitcoin there is no bullish divergence here. ADX positive crossing 23 level. So Bitcoin is trending right now in its time frames. Totally destroyed here. OBB. So if we see here the 1-day chart is the only one like curve is showing a potential bullish divergence forming, no confirmation. Okay, so because I don't see the same setup here in OBB, I can tell you right now, if we have this bullish divergence in curve, it's gonna be a sell opportunity. Why? Because, well, curve is not that powerful like OBB. Remember, OBB is based on the volume and curve is based on momentum. So it's a little bit different, but of course it's more important when you see the volume. Now, let's talk about the 2-day chart, because some people, hey, but we have a buy signal in 2-day chart. Yes, but there is no volume here as well. As you can see here, as I said before, typically when you see this, even if you have a buy signal in curve, you will see your sideways and potentially it's going to be a fake signal. It's going to be a fake signal, as you can see here. There is no healthy volume coming to the markets. There is no healthy volume coming for Bitcoin. So that's why for me this move, that's why I said before, it's to the downside. It's not to the upside, because I know People hate my technical analysis because always I'm saying something. Actually, even in my real life, people sometimes hate me because I talk about reality. Something traders we have, I think maybe you agree with me, is like when we are trading the markets, we have to face our emotions, right? We have to handle our emotions. So the best way to do it is we have to handle reality, right? And in real life, in real world, do you realize people they hate, right? Talking about reality. That's why nowadays it's like I feel. Yes, keep feeling, right? Keep feeling, because reality is not like that. Yeah, I'm ugly. Yeah, that's my reality. Okay, that's it. Sorry, I'm still sick. Okay, okay, so good. I'm ugly but rich. You see, sounds better. I'm kidding. So the thing here is like, as you can see here in 3D chart, actually this chart is very, very interesting here because we have the volume is very clear right now. If we see this volume, we have major resistance is at $31,030K. That is the area. As long as Bitcoin is in the macro time frames below there, everything should be to the downside. Now, using volume here, Bitcoin is in the edge, is in the last hope for bulls around $26,000, 25, as long as about this pivot. As I said before, it is very important because closing below here, there is no volume to stop Bitcoin dropping all the way down to 20K. You see? So that's why right now, Bitcoin actually is very, very important for Bitcoin to bounce. We want to see Bitcoin next week bouncing. If you don't see this bounce, we are in trouble. I mean, Bitcoin is in trouble. Yeah. So, and the next level is going to be 20K. I'm going to tell you something, my 2 cents, right? This is not technical analysis. This is just my, based on many years trading. What I'm expecting to see, remember, is one thing how I feel, what I believe, other thing is reality, right? Facts are telling me right now, Bitcoin is still today healthy with some warnings, okay? But my 2 cents is like Bitcoin is going to do something like this. It's going to drop all the way down here. And from here, when people will start calling again, Bitcoin at 10K, 5K, 1K, is when we will see finally the bull market. Yeah, that is something I am expecting based on my experience. Why? Because let me show you. We have a very good setup right now here. Very good example here. Remember, from maybe you are too young for this. Maybe your experience is just maybe a couple years. But I was here in 2019, 2018 when Bitcoin was at $3,000. Especially here, people said, you know what, Bitcoin is garbage. It's gonna cross to $1,500, whatever, right? So from here, we have around 6-7 months. Bitcoin was just pumping like a crazy from $3,000 to 14K around there. And actually, I said many times, I opened a short position here. And after that, when Bitcoin dropped here, all the YouTube channels said, oh, it's healthy, don't worry, because from here to here and to the moon, right? To the moon, because Bitcoin is bullish, blah, 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 blah. And after that, following just technical analysis, I said, hey, this bounce here, we have a sell signal here in weekly basis. So it's going to drop. Volatility contraction here. Well, when you see volatility contraction in weekly basis, you will see a major drop. In this case, we have this. Now, do you remember what happened here? The coronavirus, right? So, yes. Remember, the economy was very bad, inflation, whatever, right? Well, you can imagine all the excuses, the Fed, I don't care. So the thing here is like, if you see the macro picture here, market makers, they love this, right? So this is the basement. This is the way number 1, the way number 2, and after that, the way number 3. Yes, I'm talking about LOA theory. So if Bitcoin is getting ready for a major bull run, following LOA theory, this one could be the first wave. Yeah, in macro time frames. So what I'm trying to say is something like this. Let me show you here. Yeah, let me show you here. This could be way number 1, way number 2, you see, and way number 3. Yeah, for whatever. The point here is like, that is something I'm expecting. Remember, LOA theory for me is bullshit, honestly. I mean, as professional traders, I never met a professional trader that actually is using LOA theory for trading and placing trades. But it's very good to see in the macro time frames, for example, weekly basis, monthly, is very good in theory where we are. In theory, right? So if we are gonna follow, if Bitcoin if this is the first wave, well, potentially we will see a second wave is this one, the corrective wave, and it makes sense. You know why? Because now people, they say, oh, you know what, from here to the moon, because you know what, Bitcoin, the halving is coming, right? Now I was watching on media like, oh no, you know what, halving is coming, the bull market for Bitcoin is coming. That is my concern. Now, even right now, social media, people, they have no idea about trading, they are saying, you know what, the Bitcoin is halving is coming, the next bull market for Bitcoin is coming. You see, that is a warning for me. I 7 years ago, 5 years ago, we didn't have these smart people on social media. Now we have it. So that's why be careful here. Be careful here, because usually when this kind of people are saying that kind of things, well, for me they are big warnings, because remember, this is about psychology. So the thing here is like, now if people, they know we are gonna enter in a bull market, this dip, they will buy the dip, right? So market makers, usually what they like to do, you know what? Yeah, keep buying the dip. We are gonna crash, smack your feelings. We are gonna say no. And finally, when people say, you know what, maybe this isn't a bull market. Maybe actually Bitcoin is in a bear market again, still. Oh my God, you know what? Maybe it's not a good idea. Bitcoin will crash to 5K, whatever, right? And here, when you see here, well, is when actually you will see finally the start of the real bull market. So that's why potentially I think that is something I want to see based on my experience. Remember, this is not technical. I don't consider LOA theory as a formal technical analysis. Okay, I don't consider. I respect the traders, they are using it. Yes, for me, honestly, it's just garbage. Honestly, for me, but totally fine. If they are, if LOA theory is working for other traders, perfect, and they are making good money with that, congratulations. But not my case. So if I know potentially this could be a way number 2, so I wouldn't be surprised if we see something like this, right? And you, my friend, this drop is gonna be the last chance of this year, potentially this year, to buy Bitcoin and altcoins. Okay, I am a financial advisor, but for me, this is the last chance of this year. Potentially, we will have to buy Bitcoin and altcoins. Okay, so now I explained what is happening with Bitcoin. Let's talk about more technical analysis. Now let's talk about the USD dominance. I'm sorry, I'm still sick. Oh my God. Okay, USD dominance. Okay, good. What I said before, you see the arrow there. The arrow is there. You see my arrow is powerful, as you can see here. You see? I said this is to the upside. Careful. Okay. As you can see here, is to the upside. Yes. Now let's see one day chart. As you can see, beautiful, right? Buy signal, volatility contraction here. Now it's expanding. There is no better divergence. This is looking like continuation. But the most important chart right now here is we have a buy 5-day chart buy signal. So what I'm trying to say is the rest of the year, maybe until November, December, Bitcoin is going to be bearish. Yeah, that's it. It's going to be bearish. Beautiful setup for this thing. It's a dominance. I think is very healthy. We are going to have potentially a buy signal here. I don't like these kind of setups here, but I am not saying new highs, of course not, but it's going to be enough at least to keep Bitcoin dropping for the rest of the year. Okay, so now if I know Bitcoin is not bullish anymore, like before at least, what is going to happen with all the altcoins? New lows for many of them. Yeah. So for example, Ethereum Classic. Yeah. What happened? Oh, but nice rally, yes. But after that, big drop, testing the previous lows here. And looks like, for example, Ethereum Classic is gonna drop. It's gonna getting ready for a break and potentially maybe $7. Yeah. Litecoin. What I said about Litecoin. Hey, careful here. We have a better divergence here. You see, better divergence. Call me crazy. Seriously. So one guy sent me a private message saying, I have no idea about Litecoin. The halving is coming for Litecoin. And he said, he sent this message to me saying, seriously, say go and fuck yourself. He said that to me. I said, okay, funny. If you're watching this live stream, I don't know what to tell you. Good luck. Right? Okay. So as you can see here, we have a better variance here to the downside. Volume is breaking, broke the MA55 here. Litecoin is going to test the previous lows around 50. That is the level. And so, for example, dot looks like it's going to make a new low potentially. Yes. So maybe around 3.70. As you can see, many altcoins, they will start breaking previous lows of this year. So that's why be careful if you are holding altcoins. You believe everything. Oh no, don't worry, the bottom is already in. Blah 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 blah. No. So as I said before, for example, the BNB, any close below 200, and again is testing again 200, you will see a major drop all the way down to 50. Yes, call me crazy. I know you will call me crazy, right? Same people, they told me Cardano, right, from $3 will hit just 40 cents or even 20 cents. They call me crazy. And now, what is the price? I am not saying I am right all time. No, but in macro time frames, actually, I realized my win rate is quite high. So that's why, because I'm swing trader, right? That's the thing. So this right now is looking more like actually a potential break. So it depends on Bitcoin. If you see Bitcoin holding 25K, all the altcoins should at least stay here in sideways. Any close below 25K for Bitcoin, you will see BNB, all the altcoins you know, making new lows. Okay? And people will be sad. In my case, I will be very happy. You know why? Because a short opportunity for me, and second, is gonna be the last chance to buy cheap all the altcoins I want. So that's why it depends. It's up to you, right? It's up to you. It depends the perspective, right? But okay, let's talk about the Ethereum. As you can see here, I said, hey, the bullish scenario is in sideways and after to the upside, right? But it depends on Bitcoin. If Bitcoin breaks, you will see Ethereum to the downside. As you can see here, this is actually a bull trap for Ethereum. Now, the problem with this is like we have volatility contraction here. You can say, formally speaking, technically speaking, the sell pressure is not like very strong. The problem with this is the volatility, because just in 1 week, sometimes when Bitcoin is crazy, just in 1 day or two, like Bitcoin was crashing $10,000. If we see that, for example, today, for example, you will see in social media, the black swan of Bitcoin. No, it's because of volatility, right? Just people, they like to, I don't know, excuses for me. So right now here, Ethereum, any close this week below 1,800, you will see around 1,500. As I said before, I think the party for bears will start if Bitcoin breaks 25K. Any close below 25K, the best scenario is, well, there is no best scenario actually. You will see just Bitcoin, all the altcoins just dropping. But as I said before, it depends on your goals. This drop is potentially going to be the best time to buy altcoins and Bitcoin. Okay, so I strongly suggest, if you want to know more about this, you can join to my Patreon, you can join to my Discord, because I am posting very often my technical analysis there. I think that's it, guys. That's it for today. I'm very happy if you are making some profits. Remember, risk management is the most. For example, if you are, in my case, I am flat right now because I took profits. I took profits around here. This, as I said before, this is extra. I mean, this is something like I am not in position right now. But if you are still here, well, you have two options. You can take actually profits, or if you are super bearish and you think from here will hit 20K, just protect your entry. At least you will not lose anything, okay? But if you are here, you are in a very good position right now for shorts, holding your position. If you are thinking to take a short here is because you are not trading. You are just feeling, right? Now is a new thing, right? Feeling. Okay, so no, this is terrible. Not shorts here, not shorts. Actually, for me, not now, as I said before, not today. For me is all this weekend, I will wait just for this. Some consolidation here. Yeah, sideways here. And in some point, maybe Monday or something like that, I'm going to open long positions looking for what? A bounce, testing the 55, and after that, or another short. And that's it. Okay, guys, let me see the comments. Reversal. Reversal, what do you mean with reversal? I don't get it. Reversal in when the chart, yes. Bitcoin official is in downtrend right now. Yeah, Bitcoin is in downtrend. Based on my system, right? You use classic technical analysis with pivot. No, technically speaking, Bitcoin is still in uptrend. In when the chart, yes. But using my system of trading, when you see this the MA55 broken like this, very, very strong, technically speaking, yes, it's in downtrend. Okay. In weekly chart, let me see, what is MA55 here? Okay, okay, I forgot to explain the weekly chart. Okay, Bitcoin must close a candle above $27,400 by the end of this weekend. Yeah, you don't see Bitcoin closing the candle about 27,400 this weekend. There is a very good chance Bitcoin will test 25K, and there is actually the real problem, because if we see that, there is a very good chance potentially Bitcoin will break this area. And if we see that, we will see a major drop very fast, actually very fast, like people will say in social media, the black swan, something like that, and you will see around 20k, something like that. So this is looking more like a bull trap for me. I said like a couple of weeks before. Okay, guys, I think that's it for today. That's it for today. Enjoy your profits. I know you're enjoying. I am very happy. I'm sick, but very happy, because times like this one is when I feel very proud about my skills about trading, because remember, people, they don't like trading when the market is in sideways here, but that's why I insist. When you see Bitcoin, any asset doing this, like there is no volatility, is actually where you have to trade. You have to open positions here, because you want to play the same game as market makers, right? We cannot manipulate the markets like them. No, but we can play the same game. We can follow them, right? So of course you have to build your own system of trading. By the way, if you are learning, you want to learn my technical analysis, or you want to get more involved with my system of trading, in all my videos, my live streams, shorts, whatever, starting actually last week, you will see in the description a playlist where you can actually watch all the playlists, and where I am explaining how to set up my system of trading, the concepts I use in the rules and everything. And after that, I think you will be able to understand better the rules and how I am projecting the price in the charts. Okay. Thank you for watching, guys, and see you in the next live stream. Have a good weekend and enjoy your profits.